12 most impressive bridges in the world. Since centuries ago, people have built bridges to connect cities, lands, or countries together. Not only did these bridges bring great socio-economic benefits at the time of construction, but their impressive architecture later made them historical sites and tourist attractions. Let's explore the 12 most impressive bridges in the world with us in this video. Number 1. Moses Bridge. Coming to Fort de Rover in the Netherlands, visitors will wonder how to get there because the fort is surrounded by a moat and seems to have no entrance. As one of the important defensive fortresses, Fort de Rover is the largest but has been abandoned since the 19th century. A group of architects carried out a landscape reconstruction project to turn the fort into a public space for residents to exercise and relax, which led to the formation of an quote invisible bridge. They did not want to destroy the natural landscape on the moat, so the idea of building a stealth bridge was the solution to both creating a way for people while preserving the architecture of the moat according to history. The stealth bridge is made entirely of waterproof wood, with a structure like a small groove disappearing under the moat. Viewed from both sides, visitors will clearly see how the bridge splits the water. This image is reminiscent of the story of the prophet Moses, whose God parted the Red Sea to save the Israelites from the sword of the Egyptian army. This is also the reason it is named the Moses Bridge. The team of architects calculated the height or depth of the bridge so that it would remain safe during floods. When the water rises, the flow will overflow into the small dams on both sides of the trench before overflowing into the bridge. Pumps are also installed to prevent water from overflowing from the dam. The bridge leading to the fortress offers visitors the chance to enjoy the best views while the moat retains its original landscape. From a distance, you can barely see people walking under this particular bridge. Number 2. Zhangjiajie Glass Bridge. Inaugurated in August 2016, this 260-meter high bridge connects two dangerous construction cliffs at Zhangjiajie National Forest Park in Henan Province, China. This is the first forest reserve in China, with majestic cliffs and sandstone mountains chosen as the backdrop for a series of blockbusters such as Avatar or Journey to the West. Zhangjiajie Glass Bridge has a length of 430 meters and a width of 6 meters and is made from an iron frame with 120 tempered glass panels. It was also the tallest and longest glass bridge in the world when it was inaugurated. This bridge can bear the load of more than 800 visitors moving at the same time. Before being put into operation, Chinese authorities held an experiment with 30 men smashing tempered glass with hammers at the same time and then driving a 2-ton SUV through broken glass panels to prove the safety of tempered glass. Although the glass surface is scanned, experts are absolutely sure that visitors will be safe when stepping on the bridge. Number 3. The Louvre-Meer Aqueduct Bridge. On the road traveling through the N302 highway near the city of Harderwijk, the Netherlands, vehicles will cross an orange bridge that looks like a normal car or train bridge. But this is no ordinary bridge. Instead of a paved road or train tracks, this passage is a canal more than 3 meters deep that allows boats to cross the highway safely and easily. This bridge is described as the most amazing road in the world. The Louvre-Meer Aqueduct was opened in 2002 near the town of Harderwijk. This is a beautifully designed traffic structure that, when viewed from above, looks like an optical illusion. This unique design helps to smooth the flow of road traffic and allows boats and small ships to pass at the same time at the top. Possessing a length of 25 meters by a width of 19 meters, the bridge is excellently designed to prevent water from spilling onto the road. The aqueduct of the Louvre-Meer uses 22,000 cubic meters of concrete to support the weight of the water above the cars. The irrigation system also uses sheet steel piles to prevent sediment from flowing onto the highway. In addition to allowing boats to pass through, the design also features pedestrian walkways on both sides. The road also includes bike lanes. Visitors to the bridge can drive on the N302 from Harderwijk to Harderhaven, or they can also see the bridge by walking along the highway from Harderwijk to a special observatory. Number 4. Helix Bridge in Singapore. This is a modern bridge built from glass and wire mesh. It especially impresses visitors with its unique spiral architecture, modeled after the DNA structure, demonstrating Singapore's high-end and perfect engineering technology. The bridge is the connection between Marina Center and South Marina. This bridge was inaugurated on April 24, 2010, with a total length of 280 meters. Helix Bridge only exudes its full beauty in the evening when the colored lights shine on the water to form the most splendid bridge in the beautiful city of Singapore. The Helix Bridge is made of special double stainless steel for high structural strength while reducing maintenance needs. It can support up to 16,000 people at the same time. With an elevation of 8.8 meters above the water, boats can easily pass through Marina Bay and Marina Canal. The bridge consists of a large and small spiral about 3 stories high, and the total length of the steel pipes that make up the double helix is about 2,250 meters. The bridge's construction cost is about $68 million. One advantage of the design is that less steel is used than in box girders or cable bridges. This has saved millions of dollars in construction costs. This is also the longest pedestrian bridge in Singapore. Number 5. Gateshead Millennium Bridge. This would be just an ordinary pedestrian bridge over the River Tyne in England if it weren't for the double eyelid structure, which especially impressed visitors for the first time. Located in Gateshead, Northern England, the bridge connecting the south bank of Gateshead Harbour and the north bank of Newcastle Harbour stands out with 2 beautiful curves. One part is the body of the bridge, and the other is the suspension of the entire bridge. For the passage of ships, the bridge complex works so that the parabolic curved body is raised and creates space below. In 2001, Gateshead Millennium was inaugurated and has a total length of 126 meters. When the bridge body is pulled up, people often liken it to the blinking of 2 human eyelids. Therefore, the bridge is also called a blink bridge or wink bridge. A lot of curious people, especially tourists, often stop to watch the moment the bridge is pulled up. The bridge is controlled by 6 hydraulic pistons with a diameter of 45 centimeters, divided equally between 2 sides. Each of these pistons is powered by a 55 kilowatt motor. Vessels and boats lower than 25 meters can pass below. It takes about 4.5 minutes for the bridge to be raised at an angle of 40 degrees, depending on the wind. Number 6. Chengyang Bridge in China. Chengyang Bridge is one of the most famous bridges in China. It is a covered bridge located in the area of Tamgyang, Luzhou in Guangxi Province, China, built by the Dong community. This bridge has very impressive architecture, with the bridge form combined with corridors, porches, and communal houses. The bridge is 64.4 meters long, has 3 floors including 5 compartments, 19 patios, and a large yard at both ends. The work is supported by stone piers. The corridor is 3.4 meters wide and 10 meters high above the river. Chengyang Bridge is mainly made of wood but does not use nails or studs. All joints are made of laminated wood. Although the materials are simple, the ingenuity of the Dong people has made the bridge solid. Along the wooden railing, there are benches used for relaxing. The structure above is elaborately designed, with towers reminiscent of ancient temples and palaces. Number 7. Tower Bridge in England. Tower Bridge was built more than 125 years ago to facilitate road traffic. It is considered an engineering wonder and one of London's favorite icons. Since 1982, visitors have been able to tour and explore the bridge's history through fascinating exhibits. Tower Bridge, also known as Tower Bridge of London, is a suspension bridge that combines a unique design with a lift bridge across the River Thames in London. The bridge was inaugurated on June 30th, 1894, with a length of 244 meters. It is located adjacent to the Tower of London, becoming an extremely famous symbol associated with the City of London in particular and with England in general. This is also the last bridge over the Thames in the city area. It is known that this bridge is often confused with London Bridge, which is located not far away. The twin tower of the bridge are 61 meters high above the Thames. Between the towers stretch a pair of glass walkways loved by many visitors. The paths were originally designed to allow pedestrians to cross even when the bridge was raised. However, they became frequent by prostitutes and thieves and were therefore closed between 1909 and 1982. The Tower Bridge was operated by steam-driven hydraulic pumps until 1976, when electric motors were introduced. The steam power system is still kept as an exhibition place for tourists. Number 8. Rui Bridge. With a fancy design combined with a transparent glass floor, Rui Bridge has attracted visitors since its opening days. Rui Bridge was completed in 2020 in Shengshangchu Scenic Area, Taizhou City, Zhejiang Province. The bridge got its name because of its spherical design, like jade rui for Chinese emperors to use or bestow upon meritorious people. According to Chinese tradition, jade rui is both a symbol of power and good luck for the user. The bridge stretches up to 100 meters and is located at an altitude of more than 140 meters, connecting 2 rocky mountains in the scenic area. The work has a structure of 3 winding paths, and connected to the 2 bridge ends is an observatory for visitors to stand and admire. The observatory area and the middle of the bridge are fitted with a transparent glass floor to create a strong feeling. In charge of the design of the Rui Glass Bridge is He Yangchang, a steel structure expert who participated in the design of the Beijing Olympic Bird's Nest Stadium in 2008. Since opening at the end of September 2020, this place has welcomed hundreds of thousands of people to check in and promises to be an attractive destination to attract visitors to Zhejiang Province. Number 9. Brooklyn Bridge. This is one of the oldest suspension bridges in the United States, completed in 1883 with a total length of 1,825 meters. This bridge is not only one of the engineering masterpieces of the 19th century, but also a great place to visit when visiting New York. The bridge connects two parts of New York City, separated by the East River, Manhattan and Brooklyn. The building is also the first suspension bridge made of steel. Since the time it was put into service for traffic, this bridge has become a typical symbol of New York City and was classified as a National Historic Site in 1964. The 486-meter main span of the Brooklyn Bridge was the longest span in the world until the completion of the Firth of Forth Bridge in Scotland. The towers are built of limestone, granite and cement. The deck of the bridge is supported by 4 cables, allowing both car and pedestrian traffic. A prominent feature is the very wide promenade above the roadway. Its unique architecture is also an inspiration for poets, photographers, and painters. Number 10. Kaju Bridge in Iran. The bridge consists of 23 spans with a total length of 105 meters and a width of 14 meters, built entirely of brick and stone. The bridge was built by King Abbas in 1650 and so far has only had to be repaired once in 1873. Although it is not the main bridge for people's travel, for many people this is still the most typical bridge in Isfahan city. Kaju Bridge is also used as a dam channel, helping to regulate the flow of the river. The upper part of the structure consists of a large driveway originally intended for carriages, flanked by pedestrian sidewalks. The clever interweaving of the hatches and inlets offers intricate styling, yet provides pedestrians with a comfortable temperature even during the hottest months of the year. The foot of the bridge is also an ideal place for you to stop and rest, and at the same time enjoy the relaxed and pleasant atmosphere created by the cool water of the poetic Zayanda River. This 17th century structure is a beautiful demonstration of traditional Persian architecture. During the day, sunlight shines on the tiled facade of Kaju Bridge, creating a sparkling, vibrant bridge image. After sunset, lights illuminate the domes, providing a warm, vibrant glow. Number 11. Golden Bridge in Vietnam. The Golden Bridge at Sun World Bana Hills Da Nang Resort not only causes a fever among Vietnamese netizens, but also constantly appears in foreign newspapers and social networking sites. The interesting and impressive shape of the Golden Bridge makes visitors think of magical footage in mythical movies. According to the designers, this is an image of the hand of God lifting the golden strip on the ground. Tourists are very impressed and admire the talented designers who created such a unique idea. The Golden Bridge in Da Nang City was ranked first by the British Daily Mail newspaper in the list of new man-made wonders of the world, surpassing other impressive works in the world. Possessing an extremely unique and novel design, unprecedented in Vietnam, the fishing rod was built at an altitude of more than 1,400 meters above sea level, with a total length of about 150 meters and 8 spans, the largest of which is 21.2 meters. The bridge deck is made of a 3-meter wide, 5-centimeter thick arbor. Along the 2 sides of the walkway are planted a lot of green queen flowers. Above is the railing made of gilded stainless steel. Not only will you be able to admire the beauty of the building, but you will also be able to enjoy the spectacular scenery of the surrounding mountains and forests. The feeling of walking on the floating clouds and watching the beautiful scenery below will be a wonderful experience for many visitors. Tourists have taken many beautiful pictures here and have thought that this is a tourist destination in a foreign country. Number 12. Sky Bridge in Malaysia. Sky Bridge is a steel cable-stayed bridge that spans the top of Mount Chingkang in Malaysia. Seen from above, the bridge seems to cross the whole sky, hence the name Sky Bridge. The bridge was voted one of the strangest bridges in the world and had the most difficult, laborious, and expensive construction process. To be able to get on the bridge, visitors will experience riding on cable car Langkawi, the Langkawi cable car, through 2 stages with an interval of about 20 minutes. If you're healthy or want to explore nature here, you can also choose to climb the mountain in about 3 hours. The bridge has a length of 125 meters and only a single pillar supports the entire body of the bridge by cable stays about 100 meters from valley below. At the 2 ends of the bridge are 2 triangular landings used as stops for tourists wishing to admire the surrounding mountains and sea. The bridge deck is designed to be about 1.8 meters wide, just enough for 2 people to walk in parallel. Because the structure is suspended in the air, the wind blowing here will be quite strong, which can make many visitors feel startled, standing unsteadily clinging to the railing when they first step on the bridge. The middle of the bridge is installed with transparent tempered glass panes to help create a very new feeling when looking down. In order to keep the glass from being scratched and easy to see with the eyes, visitors who want to step on the bridge will have to remove their shoes or sandals and are only allowed to walk barefoot. The bridge also has a certain limit on the maximum number of visitors who set foot on the bridge to explore the bridge. To ensure the safety of the load, there will be an average of 30 to 50 guests on the bridge at a time in about 15 to 20 minutes. That is all the information about the 12 most impressive bridges in the world. Do you know any other bridges? Please leave your comment below and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now and see you in the next videos on our channel.